One of the other major questions being asked is, how much help will business and homeowners get? Some people have lost everything, their homes and everything in them. Most insurance policies don't even cover overland flooding, the kind of flooding most Albertans are dealing with. So what now? CBC's Margot McDermott has that part of the story.
It was a good news, bad news day for many in Calgary. They get to go home, but who knows what they'll find.
If when you open your door there is evidence of floodwater, do not go in, turn back.
For most home and business owners in Alberta, the cost of the damage won't be paid by their insurance. Overland flooding, the water that comes in through doors and windows, isn't covered by most policies.
It's very small, select group, typically people who would be living near a body of water that may overflow its banks and flood. And because of that, the costs for such a product would be prohibitively expensive.
But affected Albertans will get help from federal and provincial disaster assistance. The programs will pay to fix essential personal and business property. Everything from the cost of repairing walls and floors, to replacing furniture, to buying new cell phones and laptops.
The federal government will be making a very substantial contribution after the province sends us the bills.
The last major flood in Calgary cost the federal government more than $129 million. Today, the minister responsible for southern Alberta warned insurance companies not to quibble over paying for damage that is covered.
People may have been flooded over the surface, but they may also have had backup as well, in which case that would be eligible. So we would encourage the industry to respond in an appropriate way.
And other parts of the country could learn from this event. Scientists say extreme weather will happen more and more, and rather than deal with the aftermath, there should be better planning.
We need to be reinvesting to rebuild our infrastructure and to rebuild it so that when the next hazard happens, it does not become a disaster.
And the insurance industry is calling for a discussion about a national flood insurance program with higher premiums for homes in floodplains and less construction in risky areas to reduce the huge costs when there is a disaster. Margot McDermott, CBC News, Ottawa.